Well, hello, everybody. My name is Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto, under 20. And today it's under 11. So I'm having a grand day. So what are you up to? Are you lucky to be slurping your coffee right now? I've had most of my first bulletproof coffee, and I will have the rest of it after I'm done recording. So do you take advantage of all the fun stuff at eatthebutter.org? Yes, they now have this dinner idea, putting things on your plate and it gives you the carbs and it's kind of fun. So eatthebutter.org, they have great ideas. It's just put out by these moms that just believe in eating butter and eating keto and low carb, and it's just a great site if you tune into it. And Scott the truck driver did a long video about this, like 2 hours and 10 minutes or something. But the USDA needs our help. You can find it on Low Carb USA. The links to it, Low Carb USA. And I guess they just have reached a point where they just can't keep pushing what they're pushing with the dangers that it causes to our body, and they are looking for some outside opinions. So that's great. It's kind of like a all one political party Senate, and they need some input from the other half of America, right? So it will be interesting to see what they come up with. I mean, when they let us start having whole eggs again, well, I mean, it still will take a while probably to get to anything remotely keto, but the low carb, high fat is working for so many of us. And I'm not switching anytime soon. I keep my carbs well under 20. I keep my fats over 110 usually. I think today I'm having 126 grams of fat with my less than 13 grams of carbs, and my protein is way down there, under 40. And so it's one of those perfect little days. I'm having the leftover pizza toppings from the incredible keto pizza in the Eat Rich, Live Long book. And I did find this book by Hannah Howard. It was free on my Kindle, and it's about her journey as a food addict. And of course, there's many like, oh yeah, I forgot all about those moments. She is quite the card-carrying food addict. She has a mother that has perfected the look, and so she's always flashing the look to her daughter whenever they do something, as a family that involves food. And that switch, did you have that switch as an overeater where you knew you had enough? I know for me there is a signal that comes up and says, stop, Sarah, stop, but I don't, and I cross that line, and it's like the trap door opens and there is no bottom to how much I can eat. I even feel it today, and I'm not a compulsive overeater today, but I know that moment, and it does send up, and usually it's like right around when I'm eating the last few bites of my salad, and I do keep going with the salad, just because it's there. But yeah, and I noticed it the other day with my bulletproof coffee. It was kind of funny. It said, "You're full. You're full. Now stop." And so the rest that was left in the NutriBullet that I had whipped up, I put a stretch tight on it with an elastic, put it in the fridge, and made it part of my next day's bulletproof coffees. So yeah, so there is, and that hormone that signals full is called ghrelin, I think. So leptin tells you you're hungry, or is it leptin? Anyway, yeah, see, I need more bulletproof coffee today, however. I'm not putting the stretch tight on it. So, how are you doing with your foods? Are you finding that you stay in the groove? It doesn't rule your life. And if you have a little success in your keto journey, you're rewarding yourself with a non-food item, hopefully, and that all works out really, really well. But for decades, I never felt full. I never. There was just no full button, and I can't imagine how. I think of my metabolism like 20 or 30 years ago, and it's not that I got away with overeating, but I could eat massive, massive amounts. I think if I did today what I did back then, I couldn't move around the planet for a couple of days with just that horrible, heavy feeling. But when my brain disconnects from respecting full or enough, addicts don't know enough. They want one more, when's the next? And I know that when I was doing Weight Watchers, which, it didn't contribute to my overeating, but it certainly didn't deter my overeating. I lived by the clock. I lived by the next. I ate every 2 hours as if the empty furnace, which is my digestive system, couldn't have survived without the next feeding at 2 hours. I was so addicted to sugar, and I probably when I was Weight Watchers, I was having sugars, and along with a lot of fruit sugars, I had between 6 and 8 pieces of fruit every day. And so along with standard American diet items in small portions, of course, because I was following my points, and I didn't want anybody to swoop in and say, that's not right, Sarah. So, I was addicted to sugar. I was sugar adapted, basically, and not fat adapted. And as I switched from Weight Watchers to low carb, high fat with no sugars, no added sugars, white sugar, table sugar, standard American diet sugar, I was still having plenty of carbs, some starchy ones. I had sweet potatoes and white potatoes every week. And so my body was still getting a lot of those carby sugars. So I was probably having 75 carbs a day of low carb, high fat, and nothing was changing. So I guess that worked if I was on maintenance and happy with where I was. But I like the feeling, the leaned out feeling that happens with no carbs over 20 and rarely over 15. So it just works for me. Now, I said I was going to stop the grocery hauls unless there was something new and exciting. And I did buy broccoli rabe. Is that how you pronounce it? It looks like it's got these leaves, like almost dandelion green leaf looks. And then the small, skinny broccoli. Now, I might be talking to people that have been having it for years, and they're going, oh, Sarah, really? Like you just discovered this? Yes, I did. So I did buy some to have in my food plan this week. I think I'm going to saute it with a combo of butter and coconut oil. Doesn't that sound pretty good? With the 4 ounces of protein, 4 to 6 ounces of protein, maybe on filet night, I don't know. And then my great big salad. And I did buy plenty of arugula, baby spinach, organic romaine, and watercress, which supplies my big salads for the week. And so tonight I'm having, anyway, that leftover pizza topping with 2 ounces of Organic Valley cream cheese underneath it, the pizza topping left, a few more pepperonis that I'll saute in a pan for a second, and then some pepper jack cheese from Cabot that's on sale at Star Market, also known as Albertsons, all week. And the Smart Water is on sale at Market Basket and at Stop and Shop, but they don't have any sparkling Smart Water, so I'm kind of bummed about that because it's on sale. So you think that the distributors would make sure that there was some there, but alas. And so I will still try again today. It's a Monday as I tape this. So that's what's going on here. So just that new veggie to add to the the rotation of things. The usual, filet. I'm going to do a pork tenderloin. I'm going to pound it out and roll it or stuff it, depending on how it looks once I get it out of that Chirovac. And some spinach, some cream cheese, I think some provolone or mozzarella, and roll it and roast it. So it makes little swirls. So I'll have a couple of those little pinwheels. So it'll be a pork pinwheel as opposed to the beef pinwheels that I buy, the Florentine ones. So this will kind of be a pork Florentine with cream cheese added, because why not? It works, right? So that's what I'm doing here. I'm coming off of 3 overnights, and so I slept 9 hours last night in my own bed, which was great. And I have the day to kind of pull it together, and then I go in and I do a bonus shift tonight. So I'm happy for the extra hours. But yeah, it does take a while to pull it all back again when you're an old broad like me. So I hope that your keto is doing just fine. Are you having any new products that you want to share in your comments that maybe we haven't discovered? I love grocery haul videos still, even though I'm not doing mine anymore because they're just sleepers. But yeah, I love grocery hauls, and I love, when people do food finds that are just new and kind of exciting. I know the rest of the world does it. So go on to eatthebutter.org and see that putting the meal together free offering that they have. I don't know if it ends up costing, but their newsletter alone is just worth the price. And Low Carb USA has the links to the USDA, where they want our comments and suggestions for their dietary guidelines. So that's kind of exciting too. So that's it. I hope you've made it through. You've had enough coffee and enough of the video to get on with your day. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Sarah, Pearls of Wisdom and Food with Keto, well under 20 today, and that just works for my old metabolism. Thank you so much for watching, and ketocoachingsarah.com for the one-on-one if you're interested. The email package is the best deal, and it guides you for 30 days of trying and learning how to do the macros, which can, whether you continue it or not, it keeps you with the knowledge. The foundation has been built, so you can build meals that work for your metabolism. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye for now.